Hi friends, in this video I have explained how we can create a single component and by using variables reuse the same component in different places with different data or styles. Now before we begin, just a quick heads up. This video might feel a bit boring at the time, and my English, my English is not perfect, so please bear with me. I am not a native speaker, but I have tried my best to explain everything as clearly as I can. This video is basically for beginners, mainly for the beginners, but even if you already know a few things, I believe you will still find some useful tips and ideas here, right? Thanks for being here and let's get started. Hello guys, you can see this is a screen for the food app for Food Panda. I took these screen from mobin.com. If you will go to mobin and go to food drink, and you can find uh, lots of good apps. These are real apps, not in just like we usually have in Dribble or Behance, but these are actual apps are running, right? So you can see this is Food Panda here. So I will come here and you can see that we have flows here. By the way, if you want pro membership, I have code here in the description. You can take from there and you can get some discount. Anyways, so these are the screens. We will be working on one component basically, which will work not only in one area but in different places. One component but different uses, right? For example, this guy, if you see browse panda box, for example, telling you because if you want to copy and paste from Mobin to Figma, you can easily do it by going here by copy. Once you will make a copy, and then you will go to Figma, and in Figma, if you will go to plugin, uh, let's go to plugin. We have MOBB. Yeah, Mobin. I had already copied, so I'll come here and I will simply press Control V for the paste. Now these are coming, right? So whenever you will place from the Mubin, especially Mubin always, you know, uh, make size 3x. I mean, three time bigger than the actual size. So I'll come here and I will get divide it into three. You see, this is now the size we will be working, right? So this is the example that how I place these screens. So I will work on one component which will be applicable not only here, but of course the same component we will be using here and of course here and other places, right? So let's get started. First thing is you can see we have image, we have some tags, we have, the complete stuff. So first thing I'll come here and make a frame. This is the frame I will be working on, right? And here I will just go to a plugin area and I'll go unsplash. And here I can see I can find lots of good images. Here I will search, let's say, food, right? Now I have different foods. Let's say I'm going to use this guy. You can see we got it here, right? So we have this image here. Now we have top restaurant tag. We have this tag and other stuff. So I'm going to make this. And sorry for my bad English. I'm going to say TOP, top restaurant, right? And I'll come here. I think this is perfect. So I'll come here and here I will make a auto layout, right? And once I will finish the auto layout, I'm going to make it something like that. So here I will come in the fill section area, and let's say by eyedropper tool, I will use the same black which I can see here, right? So I got this thing, right? And let me make all, and we have a line here, stroke, and there you go. Okay, so we have tag and we have this tag as well. We have two tags. So I'll come here and I will make it a rounded corner, maximize. And before this, I'll go here and make it a little padding, let's say 8 and then 8, right? And here I will make it, let's say 10, maybe 50, right? So we got this one, we got that one, right? I'll come here and move here. And in the restaurant, you can see we have rounded edges in the right hand side, but straight in the left hand side. So I'll come here and I'll say, okay, I want, for example, let's say 8. And here I say 8, right? And here I will go and say, okay, I want my rounded corners like maybe like this. Okay, so we got this one with this one. Let me write this guy as well, right? Relay made by, and then right. I don't know, this is the perfect size, or maybe I have to enlarge it. Yes, this is right now a 12. Let me do it 13, 14. Yeah, this is perfect, right? And then I'll go here, make a duplicate by pressing Alt and Shift key, and let me write this. For now, let me put this one like this, bubble T, and then right now you can see this is not a bold. So I'll come here and I'm saying, okay, I want this as a regular and maybe medium, right? Um, and here I will make it smaller, 12, I guess, maybe 13 will work. Yeah, perfect. Now I'll come here and make a duplicate and write this one, write this 2.79 delivery fee, and I think this is 12. Okay, perfect. I'll come here, select these guys and drag here, right? And make a auto layout, right? Shift A. And now you can see the middle text is little lighter. So I'll come here and make it lighter as well, right? Okay, perfect. Now I will rename, I will write it text. Okay, and you can see that here we have rounded edges as well. So I'll come here and I will make it like 16 or something, maybe 8, right? Sorry. Okay, perfect. So we got this one. Let me rename this one to let's say tag restaurant, tag restaurant, right? And here we will, I can say tag and can say minutes or something, right? So I'll make this one as a component and this one as a component as well, right? And here I will go and control C copy. I will say UI here, and what I copied I will paste here, and I will drag this till here to here, right? And here I will make it to left align, and I'll come here, and here where you could see why I will make it +8, right? So we got our this tag. Maybe we can small it. I mean the padding from top to right is less here. Sorry for my bad English, right? I'm sorry. But here I will make it 4, I think, right? This is perfect. Okay. So, and here I will copy and here I will paste this guy right here. Perfect. And remember we have 8 pixels gap. So I will move here till the end. I can do this by dragging and or I will click this one. So it will go to bottom of this. Now I will move this -8, right? And here as well, 8 is perfect from here to here, right? So here when I will come here, I will say okay, this should start from left and top. This is perfect, and this is perfect as well, the left and the bottom, right? And here if I will do this, this is perfect. Now I will come here these guys, and here I will go to auto layout, and here we have space. So I will reduce the space, the gap, we have gap of 32, so I'll go ahead and say okay, 16 is perfect. So we got our one component, right? I will make it UI component, right, or something like that, and then I'll come here and say okay, I want this as a component, right? And here I will come here, the top restaurant stuff, I'll come here and I'll say okay, here that in appearance I'm going to apply a variable. I'll come here and I will press the plus icon and I will say that this can be true or false. I mean, sometime I want to show this thing and sometime not. So I'll go here and say uh, I think restaurant, right, and say yes, this is true, I need it to be visible uh, right now. And same, I will do the same here. I'll come here, I'll select this one, and here I'll say time, right, and make it create properties, right. And if I will now duplicate this one by alter, pressing alter, now you can see that we have restaurant. If I will turn off, it will be behave like this. So sometime in the elements which you can see here, sometime maybe you need this one or sometime you don't want it. So you have the option. Now you can see that we have another thing which is free delivery and only for something like that, some YouTube or I don't know what is it, only for you, some tags. Okay, so two tags. So I'll come here, I will make it shift A for the auto layout, right? This is the auto layout, and make sure this is coming from left and top, which is perfect. Now here in the auto layout I will make it tags, right? And in the tags we have this tag which you can see over here. I will go and say Control D for the duplicate and another for the duplicate, right? So the first thing will be free delivery, right? I'll come here and say I want this to free delivery, right? The thing is which I'm doing wrong, that this tag should be from the left, right? You can see now it's moved here, right? And similarly I'll come here and say okay, I want this colored like this, right? And here I will say that this area, I mean here, this area should be in fill container, instead it should be hug. So it will be like this, I mean edge to edge. Similarly I will come here and say I want this hug container, hug, and same here as hug, right? So if your tax will be increase or decrease, it will be adjust automatically, right? The third thing is only for you or something. So let's say I will come here, sorry, copy, and here I will go and say paste to replace, right? So I will get the same color and everything. So I'm writing only for you ABC, because I cannot see what is what hiding here anyways. Okay, so we made one component which will be working in a different area. Now I'll come here in free delivery and I will, let me check, there is something missing. Yeah, I'll come here and you can see right now it says a fixed width of this auto layout. So I'm going here and I'm saying no, I need hug container. So it will come edge to edge, right? So first thing is this one. I mean, I think I'm missing something. Yeah, it was moved here. It was beyond this area. Now once I will make it like this, a left align, it will be move here, right? I'm making some mistake. Yeah, what I am doing the mistake is I am giving a padding, I guess. Yeah, 1%. So I'll come here and I say I want zero padding or margin space basically. Okay, I can still see some. Yeah, it is my mistake. Yeah, this is padding and margin is zero. Now you can see this is perfect. Uh, these are the spacing, which is the gap between these three tags. So I'll come here and I say, okay, I want, let's say 4 pixels, right? Now I got this one. Now I will do the same thing which I did for top restaurant and this 25 minutes. So I'll come here, right? Come here and I'm saying, okay, I do not want as a restaurant, because when I duplicated it, it applied the same variable properties which I applied here. So I'll come here, I said, detach it, and I'll say I need this separately. I come here and I say delivery, right? And make it true. And same here, I will go and detach and I'll do the same treatment only, right? And create properties, right? So I got it. So whenever I'll come here in the main instance, the the child element of this main component, now we have control here. If you do not want, for example, you don't want top restaurant, you can do like this and like this. I think I'm doing some mistake. This is for restaurant. If I don't want restaurant, but I want only for you. Yeah, only for you. It's not showing for some reason. I'll come here and check if everything is fine. Oh no, this is top restaurant. This is only. This is no. Yeah, I did a mistake. Instead of I forgot to uh, change here. So I'll come here and I had already made the word restaurant, right? No, no, only. Yes, the only one. Now you can see that we have top restaurant here. We have already made a variable for the restaurant, and for the word only, I did mistake here once again. I'll come here and say, no, I don't want this. I want free delivery here. So I'll come here and say, okay, I want delivery variables here, right? And here is only. Now this is perfect. Now here, if I'll come here and make it like this, okay, this is a restaurant. And if I do not want free delivery, I would just come here and turn off. You see? Now, if I don't want this, but I want this, I can do it as well. So I think you got this point, that how you can do component which can apply in different places. Is there anything do you think that we are missing? Is there anything? Yeah, we have this. Yeah, we have this a small icon of heart. It is very easy, not a big thing. If I'll go to flat icon, there too, you can get this icon from flat iconify or other feather icon or something, or even flat icon. So I'm coming here and say heart, right? So I have good stuff here. I'll come here and say okay, copy, and after copy I'll come here and I will make control V for the paste, and now I will come here in scale tool. I will reduce this size till I get my size. Okay, now 14 is 14 by 14 is perfect, and I'll move this here, and now I'll come here and make it circle, all right, and make it white. Right now this is uh, gray, white, and I will make a line over here and make it the line of the same thing, I guess. Perfect. I'll come here and move this guy here, right, and I will make it center. This is not a center actually. I'll cut it, so I need some space. I will paste here. I will make it smaller. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll come here and I will make heart icon, right, and Control Alt K for the component, and I will make it copy and here paste. Here is it. Yeah, there you go. I'll come here and I will say that why is doing this? Okay, here. If you will press control, it will let you in this specific area. Sometimes if you have lots of auto layout frames and other things, then sometimes not letting you in the frame which where you want. Okay, so I'll come here and I will try to make its center. I mean the vertical center. I will make it to edge. And now here I will do it -8, right? So we have almost the same spacing like here from here. Okay, perfect. Now I will do the same thing here. So I'll come here and I'll go here and say, okay, plus icon, and I will say heart and create properties, right? So here we have heart icon as well. So if you do not want heart, simply go here and say, I do not want heart as well. So this element you can use in different places, right? For example, if I'll turn this on, all the stuff, all the variables, now you can see this will move based on your size, right? So I hope guys you got my point. I think, is there anything which we are missing? We have heart, we have this thing. For example, the same component, I'm going to make it alter. I'm duplicating with the alter, and let's say if you want to use the same component here, you can come here, right, and you can enlarge it, right, and you can move this to here to here. Now you can see that the height of this component is larger than the the size which we are using, right? So if I will move here, nothing is happening. So what will I do? I'll go here and I'm saying, okay, this guy, this component guy, I want this height to be fill container, right? So if I'll go here, I'm again going to alter. I'm pressing alter here. And let's say if I move here and make it top to bottom larger, you can see that not only this thing, but this is also moving, right? And let's say if I want to use the same component for this purpose, I'll move this here. You can see, let me remove this one, right? And let's say I'll come here and let's say this is the area you want to work on. I mean, this element, you will come here and you will make like this, right? And here you can see that we got what we needed. Oh, for example, here we do not want this top restaurant, so I'll come here and I will, do it restaurant or turn off, right? Yes, we can see this. We have this star as well. We can do the same thing like we did here. So all I'll do, I'll go here in this area, right? In this area, I have already made. Um, I think this component. This is from a flat icon. I'll go and say Control C, right? And I'll come here and I will come and press alter and duplicate this one and say 4.5, right? Sorry, 4.5, and I will double click this one, and what I copied front of you, I'm going to paste this one, and let's say this is the star, and I will go and say Shift A for the auto layout, and here I can say star, right? I will reduce the spacing, right? Let's say 2, right? And here I can say black or something like, okay. So I'll go here and say component, and I'll go here and Control C, and I can see that we have here, right, 4.6. You can do this the same thing here. I think it's not necessary to tell you here. Okay, so you got the formula, right? So here you can see this one. Let me reduce the spacing here. This is 16. Let me do it 8. It is perfect. Oh, okay, sound good. Now here, what will I do? I'll go here and press Shift A for the auto layout, right? And I will rename to main text and star, right? And what I copied, let me copy again. Here, make sure that you are in meet main text and star. So I'm going to paste this guy, right? And make sure this frame is not like top to bottom vertically, it should be horizontally, right? Now here I will go and say I want this fill container, right? And after fill container, I will say this complete frame to be fill container as well, right? Now you can see that, and we will do the same thing which we did for here. right? So I'll come here and I'm saying, okay, I want star, just true, right? Create properties, right? Now we have a star over here. You can see we have a star. If I will, you know, do like this, it will work perfectly as well. Okay. Now here you can apply any image if you want. I'm coming here and pressing control key, and here you can see we have image here. So I'll come here in the plugin area and I will say unsplash, and here you can change any image you want. For example, right now, let's say food again, right? Let's say this one, right? So you can apply this image here. So you are going to make only one component and you can use in different places. So I hope friends you like this video. If you like it, please like it, share it, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye and take care.